Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. We are back in Pine Valley Zoo once more, and we're going to be working on our hippo habitat again, or hippos and flamingos. As you can see, they are living in harmony with each other. Actually, I think oh, look at that. They love each other so much they walk through each other. Lovely. So last episode we were detailing all of this. Oh look, the hippo's having a shower. Brilliant. Perfect timing. So we were detailing our sort of indoor area here for the hippos and the flamingos. Coming along really nicely, very happy with it. I also put in this fence, which is meant to be sort of the external fence of the entrance area of the zoo, which will be duplicated somewhere on this side eventually as well. So I need to just finish this bit off, get some more trees in here. But first let's focus on the hippo area itself. I'm pretty happy with most of this. What I want to do, actually this corner just here needs something because there's a bit of a gap there. So let's just get a little bit of vegetation in here. It is a little bit bland in here, so I do want to get some bushes, I think, in here. Let's have a look at that. Probably just get a little one of these, or maybe something different actually. I have used the same stuff a fair bit. Which is usually a good idea because it kind of themes the area, but actually I might just see about getting something just a little bit smarter maybe in here, like it's actually been grown on purpose. How does this look? Yeah, I don't mind that. Now realistically I don't know if it would stay growing well with hippos and flamingos. They may well eat it, but for the sake of the game I think I'll go with that. I quite like the look of it. Just make sure it didn't go inside. No, it didn't. Good. And then I think that'll probably be it for the vegetation. What I might do is just get a couple of trees growing inside. When I do this, because there's going to be pine trees on this sloped area back here. So I'll probably just stick one or two inside the wall as well, I think. But this area back here is basically as is. I'm not going to fill this up because this is their open area. But what I am going to have a look at is enrichment items for both of these animals. So let's shrink it down to what do we got? We've got the greater flamingo and the hippopotamus. So there's quite a few things that we can put in here for these. So they've already got their waterfall and they've already got a forage pool. Mud bath. Mud bath could be fun to have up here, couldn't it? Let people watch the hippos wallowing in a bit of mud. And maybe one of the feeders up here as well. Actually, let's just check what was for the... not a lot for the flamingos, to be fair. I can give one of these scent markers up here. Maybe do that. Let's just bring back the hippos as well. So maybe, yeah, maybe I could get one of these over here somewhere. Now I think, I'm probably being a complete idiot, but I think the way it works with these, actually no, it doesn't look very good the way that flattens the land out, does it? No. These, I can't remember if these have to be accessible to the zookeepers, or if they work when you put them on areas like over here, because they certainly put piles of food over on the island here. So if I stick these on the island, I can't quite remember whether it counts them as being usable or not. I'm pretty sure it will tell me. Whoops. Yeah, actually, yeah, they're yellow, so that the staff essentially can access them. Oh yeah, of course, I put the forage pool in. I didn't even think about that. But, so yeah, so the staff can walk over here, but they can actually fill up these, because it'd be really annoying if you had to build little pathways or bridges or whatever, so you have to get over to all these places. So yeah, so you can put these things down anywhere basically, which is great. So let's do that. Let's also get let's get the tire on there. This mirror thing actually is pretty cool. Does that mess up the land too much? No, I don't think that does. So that's okay. Let's leave that there for the flamingos to play around with. What else have we got? We've got a large barrel feeder. Actually, maybe I can get one of these up here somewhere. Why not? Let's get that there. It may well roll down the slope a little bit. But oh, a rubbing pillar. I think that would be nice. Now that does flatten the land a bit too much, I would say. That probably needs to be right up here somewhere, if it can be. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. So I don't need to get all of these things in, but just a good variety. I don't want to, yeah, you don't want to overdo it. I think that's probably good. I think the island is fine. That's got 3 bits on. And then you've got the flamingos with that bit over there. Great. Let's just check their traversable areas. Make sure they can get everywhere. Yep, they can still access everything there. And our flamingos can hopefully do the same. Good. Everyone's happy, and that is what we like to see. Happy animals. Great. That's a bit of enrichment for you. Right, let's come back up here then. So the building itself I'm pretty happy with now. I'd like to decorate the front here a bit. Let's see what we have in here in the way of hippos or flamingos. I quite like these sculptures. I don't know if there's going to be room. Oh, I could sink a statue in amongst the flower bed here, couldn't I? Kind of roaring at people. Let's just see. Does that actually fit in there? Yes, it does. Look at that. Awesome. Nice. And I don't know if there's a flamingo, but I could put a flamingo over on the other side there. There's also some lovely big signs here that I could use. But does it need it? To be honest, I don't think it does actually. No, it looks a bit rubbish anyway, that thing. I think the statues are much better. Let's just see if there's anything for flamingos. What have we got here? We do have a small statue. A reward statue, really? What did I do to deserve that? It's not a very good statue, that one, unfortunately. I'd like to have had something similar to that. Wow, there's not even any other bits for the flamingos. That's a real shame. Okay, well, the flamingos are just a bonus animal then, I guess. That's fine. So what do I think of this area here now? Am I happy with that? I am, to be honest. I do need to do some more vegetation. I need to get some more trees in here. I'll tell you what I want to do actually. Let's get the... oh no, I don't want to be editing at that end. I want to be oh, what's going on? Sorry. Dodgy camera work as usual. You should be used to that by now. Here we go. Right, let's see. What do I want to do with this? I think I want to bring it back. Now, I'm wondering if I can get this to go right over the top of the hut there. Yes, I can. Let's bring it. Yeah, see, I want people to be able to see right into here. And then, yeah, can I? How? Doesn't quite. Do you know? Yeah, I think that probably is okay because as you come over, let's just pretend we're riding on it. Actually, no, because we're going to be coming from the other direction. So we'll be coming from here somewhere. And as you're coming in there, yeah, I think that's pretty good. You could look down into there, especially when it's lit up. I'll get some lighting in there. Now this isn't good, is it? This interaction with the building there. Can I turn off supports? Track supports. I can, yes. Actually, hang on. Let's just bring that back. Let's get track supports turned off. Let's build that piece, and then let's get track supports back on again for that piece. Great. And then I'll just build it to there because I don't know where that's going to go after that. Does that look good? Yeah, although I feel like I need some track supports over here. This is too much here without track supports. Now when I edit this, is there a way of just maneuvering stuff? So if I can highlight that. No, I can't just drag it, unfortunately. Oh yes, I can do that. There we go, we get a couple of extra track supports on there now. Oops. Right, what do we think of this? Right, I need to just sort out this little woggle here. But yeah, that looks nicer now, and it's just missing the building a bit better. Hang on, let's just bring this back. Sorry, I will get there in the end, I promise. Right, okay. So track supports are on, so let's bring it to there. Let's bring it in like that. Good, that's better. Yeah, that's as tight an angle as we can get there. Let's go with that. That looks much better, doesn't it? A nice sweeping circle around the back, all fully supported. Yeah, looks good. I don't mind. That's just cutting the corner there, so no supports, but that's absolutely fine there. Good, and I think if you're on that, I think that's fine. You can get a view down into there, and then as you come around the corner, you get a nice bird's eye view down into this open area here. You're skimming the top of that building there, which is perfect. You're still going through this area here, and then back into the station. Great, that's that sorted then. Right, let's get some foliage just around the edge here, I think would look nice. Or actually maybe just a couple of trees. Let's go with the trees first and then decide if I need to put any more foliage in or not. So while I'm doing this, what did I want to say? Just a general thank you, I guess. I'm getting lots of nice feedback about this zoo and the way that I'm doing it all. So thank you for that. People saying that they like the sort of the play style that I'm doing here, which is really nice to know, because I wasn't too sure when I first started this series whether people would like this style of me doing it in real time. So it's really nice to know that you do. I just realized, yeah, that was all I'm just going to keep this as one big category with all these trees. Let me just group all that together and then come back in and start that again. Yeah, it's really nice to know that people are actually enjoying the way that I'm playing the game. It kind of makes the whole thing worthwhile, obviously. Be no point in me doing this if you hated it. So yeah, thank you for that. I like this. It's nice. It's slow paced, but I like that. It's you know, really gives me a chance to show you my thought process and how I come up with my ideas. And you know, I've often found that on speed build videos, in the past when I have recorded a few speed builds, I find it really hard to do the commentaries for them afterwards because everything's going too fast. I find that I can't really explain my processes while things are happening on the screen. And to me, that's kind of the whole joy of this kind of thing is explaining how and why I do things. And if I can't do that because it's not on the screen for long enough during a speed build video, then I can't do it properly, and it's not as rewarding for me to do it that way. So let's just say that, and that's why I like to do it like this. And yeah, it's going really well so far, so long may it continue. I mean, we're in episode, I think this is episode 20 I'm recording now. I think while I'm recording this, you guys are up to about episode 16, I believe. So I am a little way ahead of you. But that's fine. I like that. And yeah, so far everyone seems to be enjoying it. So brilliant. It's going to be going on for a while, I can tell you that, this series, because I am having a lot of fun with this. I've got lots of ideas, so yeah, and please do keep all your suggestions coming as well, because I really do appreciate them. Right, how are we looking for our forest now? have I got enough trees sort of in and around this area? No, because I was actually going to put 1 or 2 inside as well, I think, wasn't I? Potentially. I just want to make sure I haven't blocked the view of the railway. I guess the railway will probably just swerve back out again here somewhere. I don't mind 1 tree being in there, but that's probably enough. I might just get a couple in here. Don't want a sapling. Maybe 1 more there. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's continue with the ferns. Were they? They must have been their own little group. So let's get some more of these going around here. I do love the look of these ferns. They just make everything look wild, like it's been there for ages, even though I'm just building it now. Let's just check around the front here. What room have we got here? Let's really try and get this bit looking a bit jungly in here. Don't know that I can quite squeeze one in there. Yeah, why not? Let's make it look really overgrown there. That looks nice. Good. Let's get 1 or 2 more of those. And let's now what was that called? That was bracken, wasn't it? Good. Let's get a few of these lower ones down. And I do like these meadow flowers as well, so I will just get a few more of them, particularly around where the pathway is. Keep my staff happy, you know, give them something to look at. It doesn't need too much back here, and then maybe just some of the what else have we got? We've got some red ones, I believe, somewhere, haven't we? Where did the red ones go? Here we go. Let's get some of these. There's no red ones along this front bit here, actually. Let's get a few dotted along here. Let's get some over here. Try and make it look nice and random. It's very easy to end up doing sort of patterns with this sort of thing, but you've just got to not think about it too much. Just dot stuff around until it looks filled up, and yeah, there we go. Creating another little forest area there. And you've got the lovely railway going over the top. Brilliant. Right, I'm pretty happy with this area now then. I'll do some lighting at the end, probably. I'll come back and do some lighting, I think. So that's that good. Let me just check again. I'd just like to keep checking the traversable areas, make sure I haven't messed anything up along the way. It's always a good idea as you play this game. You never know when you might just put a tree down and block their walkways. But that's absolutely great. So what have I got left to do? I want to get this bridge looking better. I want to construct something, some sort of legs under here. Got this sort of cliff face here. Probably just some vegetation, maybe a few rocks on there. Doesn't need. I'm not going to do anything quite like this here, I don't think. I want to keep this fairly open. I've got the dam still to do. Actually, got some water detailing to do. Yeah, let's do some water detailing. So in the water, I want to put some reeds, just because they look awesome. But you do have to be careful with these because they do block the traversable areas. But I do want to get some in. So let's have a look at this and see what I can do. Let's go around clockwise and just plug some gaps. You know, because they're just lovely looking bits, you know. And again, just try to mix it up, use the different sizes, try to keep it all looking different and natural. It's never easy when you're doing this kind of thing. Let's get some sort of sunk into the water, some a bit higher up. Oh, I didn't actually mean to place that one there. Let's just get rid of that one. Yeah, sometimes you just dot the odd one. You know, it doesn't need to be a big clump of them all the time. Whoops, didn't mean to add that to a group. Let's just get that in there. Let's get a little clump in the middle here. Just so that it looks natural. And then you've also got these ones. So I might just get a few of these scattered around the edge as well. It's a little bit shallow actually for them there, which is a shame, but it's fine because you can still just about see them in the water, so it's, you know, it still looks nice. It looks like they're still just trying to grow themselves out of the water. Let's just get a couple dotted up here. It can be a bit tricky sometimes when you're building on slopes because you end up with them looking like that, where they're not quite in the ground, but you can get away with it. It's not like I'm spending too much time under the water looking. They do look really nice around the edge, these things. It's just a nice little way of detailing the water a bit. Oh look, they've already kicked their tyre into the water. Never mind, if that's what they want to do. Okay, again, just checking the traversable area. Yeah, you see it really can, these things really can block them, unfortunately. I don't think the second lot of reeds I put down there do, but these first ones definitely do. So you've got to make sure that everything can still get everywhere they can still get through everywhere, so that's fine. I'm not going to worry about the flamingos because I know they can go everywhere because they're only small. Right, that's the water detailed. I'm happy with that. Now in the past what I have done with water as well is gone through and actually made like a surface here with rocks and moss and stuff like that, but for such a big area like this it's just a waste of time and effort, and quite frankly it slows your computer down because there's an awful lot of polygons, so it just isn't worth it. So I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is, let's have a look at this cliff face. So somewhere the path, actually let's get the pathway in maybe. Let's have a look at that, the pathway for this underground tunnel that I want to do. Now let me just check the options here. I think this is what I want, the flattened terrain option. Because yes, yeah, it automatically carves me out a tunnel, which is awesome. I love this. I'm sure it never used to do this. I'm sure this is a relatively new feature. So where do I want to go? I want to kind of snake. Oh look, I can do it from up here actually and see the whole thing a bit better. I want it to snake kind of around. Whoops. Where are we? Oh, that's quite annoying, isn't it? I have to be careful with this. Okay, it's a little bit too awkward there. Now I think I'm gonna have to go inside. Where's the light? Yeah, this is gonna look really nice in here. Unfortunately, once you're in here, you can't then see where you're going, which makes everything a little bit tricky. But I reckon I want to go round in a bit of a circle like this. Ooh, hang on. No, I don't want to meet up with it. Let's just go back one. That's fine. And then let's start to curl around. Actually, do you know what? That might look quite nice if I do that, and then I can create sort of an artificial window there looking, so you can't get from one to the other, but you can look and see the pathway. I think that would be pretty cool actually. Right, let me just go out and check where I am. Where have I gone round? I've gone round to there. Good. That's all I want to do is just curve forwards and then join back into that. Let's do that. I just want to know where the exit is. And here we go. Is that, yeah, that's pretty much where I wanted it. Brilliant. Nice, there we go. So we have our little tunnel system. Obviously that's going to be at least an episode in itself, I think. I was also going to put a couple of shops, wasn't I? So let's see about getting those in. So I'm thinking of a food and a drink, probably another toilet as well. Let's go with a Cosmic Cow milkshakes. Everyone likes a milkshake. Ah, hang on. Is this got the option of... Yes, flattened terrain. Is that actually going to... No, it's not going to... I wonder if I need to do it like... Yeah, there we go. That will work. Good. Right, how do I want this to look? I guess right on the angle, like that. Move it back in a bit so it's fairly surrounded by the rock. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I can build something around it, can't I? Okay, that's good. And then what food do I want in here? Oh, Bernie's Bakes. That's a new one. Let's go with the chief beef. Let's go with the classics. Okay, let's get the angle a little bit like that. And let's take this one back as well. How does that look? That looks pretty nice. Gives people lots of options, doesn't it, of where to go. Gives a little bit of queuing space here as well. And then I just need to build something around them. And then obviously in here, this is a cool little cave. And then I need to add the exhibits on around here. Now there was a new exhibit, wasn't there? There was a bat exhibit. Now I've not even looked at this yet, but apparently it's a bigger exhibit. Now, do you know, it's been so long since I've done this, I can't even remember how to build an exhibit. It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Animal exhibit. Here we go. Right. So that's the normal one. So is there now? Yeah, look, a walkthrough exhibit. So wow, that's pretty hefty, isn't it? So I wonder if I can incorporate this into here somewhere and have... at the moment, this is just for bats. So I wonder, can this... Hang on, let me just get rid of that. I wonder. Oh, do you know what? I could have it kind of linking here. Right, flatten terrain, yes. So what I want to do is get it to the right level. So get it on here. And then move it. Do you know what, this might be too tall. It might not actually fit without having to raise the terrain at the top, I fear. But I can try, can't I? If it does, let's build it. Oh, that has gone in. Let's have a look. Right, so I don't know quite how this works. So I'm assuming I now then have to just come back to pathways, and then I can build a path out this way and get it to link back in there. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so then if I click on this, so it was a bat, wasn't it? Let's have a look. This is interesting. Egyptian fruit bat, that's the one. So let's just get 4 of these in. Ooh, right, so now I'm guessing, oh wow, look at all that. Oh, look at that, they're in there already. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool, look at all these. They can hang upside down, can't they? Right, so I'm guessing there's going to be a whole load of options to make this look better as well. Yeah, so you can turn on all of this. What have we got? Apple ropes, fruit skewers. Oh wow, this is so good. Oh, look at that, little ropes for them to hang on as well. So the climate needs to be a little bit warmer. Customize, yeah, so we don't want wire mesh, do we? I'm guessing solid, or what have we got? Glass or solid? I was hoping there'd be like a proper side, you know, something interesting rather than just a wall. Like you could have vegetation or something like that, I was hoping. Sink the wall and the ceiling material, right. So let's have a look at this then. So floor, solid. Yeah, I don't mind the strip curtains, that's fine. Oh, look, we've got a bit of the cave actually coming through there. That's okay. Okay, so I might need to do a bit of customizing, and yeah, it did make one tiny little hole up there. But yeah, that is pretty cool, isn't it? Is there any other options? Manage population. No, don't want any of this rubbish. I just want to fill it full of bats. Hang on, what have we got? Wall color. Okay, so I can change the color of the wall. So I can make it nice black. We've got pattern. No, okay. And then plastic color, which I'm guessing is this stuff. Right. Okay, yeah, that's nice. So we've got our bats flying around. Wow, they've got all sorts of things here. I don't know what this is, like what they do. I mean, this is obviously a feeder, I guess. Or is that one of the little nighttime areas, I guess. And then, oh, look at that, they're hanging on there. Oh, they're so cool. Yeah, I definitely need more bats. I want it to just be a mass of bats in here. And then I guess I can do some detailing of my own. I suppose I need to sort of maybe just push the land out. It's not quite going to let me do that, is it? Okay, I can get rid of that at least. That's good. Cool, yeah, at least I can just smarten up that bit. Yeah, shame about that bit just there, but that's fine. I can cover that up. So what I'll probably do is come in here and do some work on the floor. I'll use those. You know those what are they called? You know the panels of grass. Because that looks really cool. You know what I mean. Let's just come into here and I'll show you what I mean, just to create the floor. These big things. See, I think stuff like this could look really good. So yeah, that's yeah, maybe that, or even these other ones here, like these ones possibly. Create some foliage on the floor, make it look a bit jungly. Basically, is kind of my plan, I think, for that. Wow, there we go. Good bit of progress made there. So I'll probably continue with this project in the next episode, as well as obviously detailing outside here. I will also get some more hippos and some more flamingos coming in, and then we need to work on our dam, and then this area will sort of be done. So, oh, and lighting as well. So yeah, plenty still to do, but yeah, we are making some good progress. So I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for sticking with me today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, you could hit the like button for me. And yeah, hopefully you can join me in the next episode where we will continue with our cave system here. Until then, do take care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon, I hope. Goodbye for now.